This video session is given by Utsav, so a big shout out to him. Also, if you want me to make a video about your favorite Pokemon, then tell me its name in the comment section down below, and I guarantee you that I'll make a video on it. So hey there everyone, this is Ebit here, and I hope you are doing great. And today we're gonna talk about someone who is not doing so great, being Sceptile. Now when I say it's not doing so great, I specifically mean competitive battling, because even after being a not so strong Pokemon, Sceptile has a huge fan base. Now this video is absolutely not going to be formal. I mean, I'm not gonna say stuff like, "Whoa, Sceptile is a good Pokemon. It is a grass type Pokemon. It got Mega Evolution." No. Sceptile sucks, and in today's video, we're gonna push past its limits. We're gonna make Sceptile so strong they'll be able to demolish a whole team of Mega Charizard X and Ys, which can't even exist by the way. And for the sake of this comment, at the end of this video, I'll also do a random OU battle with a Sceptile in my team. And before starting with the video, I'll also like to mention that this video is completely based upon my own opinion. So if you think that your Sceptile is better than mine, then it's completely fine with me. In fact, I want you guys to tell me what strategy do you think will be the best for Sceptile in the comment section down below. So with that being said, without wasting more time, let's get started with the video. Currently, both Sceptile and Mega Sceptile are in the NU and RU tiers of the competitive format respectively. These tiers are filled with average or below average Pokemon. In this video, we're gonna make Sceptile so strong they'll be able to perform well in bigger formats like OU, which is filled with decent legendaries and mythicals like Thundurus and Mega Diancie. So in order to achieve this goal, we'll have to be a little analytical and have to look at everything that Sceptile has to offer. So Sceptile is a grass type Pokemon who also becomes a dragon after Mega Evolution. Now it's a good thing that gets only neutral damage from fire after Mega Evolution, but at the same time it becomes 4 times weak to ice. And thanks to its horrible defenses, it still won't be able to survive from a fire blast or a priority ice shard. And did I forgot to mention that now it's also weak to dragon? Now I know some of you might say that, "But Sceptile is an offensive Pokemon, it's not good at defense, haha." Well, you know what? It sucks at offense too. The distribution of its stats among attack and special attack is absolute garbage. Its special attack is greater than its physical attack, but it's not so good that it can one-shot an opponent, and its defenses are even worse so that it won't be able to take a hit after using that particular move. And you see, the weirdest thing about Sceptile is that despite being a special attacker, it cannot learn a good amount of special coverage moves. And what's weirder is the fact that it has access to a huge amount of physical attacks. And since it can learn attack boosting moves like Sword Stance rather than Calm Mind, people also prefer running a physical Sceptile. Now if we have a look at its Mega Evolution, then we can see that it got a massive boost in speed and special attack stat, and with these moves, Mega Sceptile can be considered as a decent special sweeper. However, there are so many Pokemon who can easily outspeed, take a hit, or even one-shot this Pokemon. The other bad thing about Mega Sceptile is its ability. Now don't get me wrong here, I think that Lightning Rod is a pretty good ability, but it's not good for Sceptile, because you see, no one's gonna use an electric type move on a grass and dragon type Pokemon. And if you say that, "Ooh, but if we predict an electric type move, then we can switch to Sceptile like a real badass," then listen to me friend, what you are trying to say is that you're gonna send a Sceptile, and then you're gonna Mega Evolve it, and then you're gonna withdraw it, and then you're gonna send a water or flying type Pokemon, and then you're gonna wait for the opponent to use an electric type move, and then you're gonna predict it, and after that you're gonna send your Mega Sceptile again like a real badass. Well, that in my opinion is bullshit. Now I'm not saying that Mega Sceptile is an absolute garbage, but still it's just a Pokemon with a predictable ability, a predictable moveset, and there you have it. It is what it is, and with this Pokemon, you can strategize nothing. But if we have a look at the hidden ability of a regular Sceptile, then we get to discover a huge world of tasty strategies. Now here I'm obviously talking about Unburden, and as you all know, it is a great ability that allows the user to get a sharp boost in its speed stat if it consumes or loses its health item in between the battle. Now the Sceptile with a particular berry or weakness policy is very famous for these kinds of things, but if we have a look at the practical situation here, then we can see that in most cases, Sceptile can't survive to use its health item. So it took me like 3 days to compare all the possible strategies for the Unburden Sceptile, and I also took help from some of my close friends, and finally we reached on to the conclusion that the best Sceptile in our opinion, is the Unburden physical Sceptile with an electric seed. Now for the people who don't know, there are 4 types of seeds that can boost defense or special defense of the user during the respective terrain. Now if you want to use any of these seeds, then you'll have to take help from a different Pokemon that can summon any of these terrains. But that's not all. We'll also have to make sure that the Pokemon we use should not be a liability, because we can't waste our party slots with weak Pokemon just to make Sceptile strong. So after looking at every Pokemon that can summon any of the terrains, I ended up choosing the most widely used OU tier terrain summoners, being none other than the Tapus. Now after comparing all the Tapus and the effects of their terrain, I concluded that the best soulmate that can make Sceptile's whole career is going to be none other than Tapu Koko. Now you can choose any of the seeds you want for your own specific reasons. Like for example, if someone thinks that Tapu Bulu is the best option since grassy terrain will be very beneficial for grass type Pokemon, then shut up dude, listen to me first. Tapu Koko is the best option. And here's why. It's more useful than Bulu and it'll be a much better choice than the remaining Tapus in this particular scenario, because it has access to moves like Volt Switch or U-turn if you're using a physical Koko. And for the people who don't know, these moves allows the user to get a free switch after damaging the opponent. And if your opponent is a flying or water type, then Volt Switch may also kill it. By kill I obviously mean faint. But that's not all. You see, the switch from electric to grass is considered to be one of the best switch possible. For example, if Tapu Koko is up against a rock or ground type behemoth, then you can switch to Sceptile by Volt Switch or U-turn. Now just after entering the battle, Sceptile is gonna get 1.5 boost in its defense by using the electric seed. And because of that, its ability is gonna kick in, which is going to provide a massive boost in its speed stat. And now you can also set up an easy sword stance since your rock or ground type opponent will switch after predicting your grass type move. And in case if it's going to attack, then Sceptile is definitely going to survive thanks to its boosted defense. And now your Sceptile is ready to sweep. If your opponent is a flying type, then you got attack boosted Rock Slide. If it's a water type, Leaf Blade. Fire type, Earthquake. Fire type with Levitate, again Rock Slide. Sceptile got everything for everyone. It has access to Leaf Blade, Knockoff, X-Scissor, Drain Punch, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and so much more. In my opinion, the best distribution of its EVs is going to be 252 in speed and attack stat. And it should also have the Adamant Nature, which decreases the special attack and increases the attack stat. Now talking about a Pokemon and using it in an actual practical situation are two different things. So now it's time for us to go on Pokemon Showdown and see how strong the Sceptile actually is. So right now we're in Pokemon Showdown and hopefully we'll get an easy opponent so that he or she won't be able to demolish me in front of you people. That would be embarrassing. So the battle starts and it seems that my opponent is not weak, unfortunately. I think that Ferrothorn could be a problem. Let's just send Celesteela. Oh, Landros. So my Celesteela is a physical defensive plus mixed attacker because why not? Okay, since we got Flamethrower, Ferrothorn won't be a problem. And now I think that my opponent will send Heatran, expecting another Flamethrower. So I'll just go for Leech Seed, and even though Ferrothorn is immune to it, let's... See? It's too easy, man. Too easy. Now I'm going to sacrifice Tapu Koko since we have to use Sceptile for the sake of this video. And here we go. So Sceptile will get boosted in its speed and defense, and we can't risk using sword stance here. Okay, now I'm expecting Landorus. Ooh. Fine then, let's sword stance. Stealth Rock, are you kidding me? Let's just sword stance again. And here comes the intimidate ability Landorus. And I think that Leaflet can take care of him. Now here comes the Mew. It got Levitate, right? Oh, Synchronize. I can use Earthquake, but let's just go for Leaf Blade. And it survived. Transform, but I don't think you'll be able to outspeed me. Oh, Mimikyu. And my opponent forfeits. So that's it, I guess. So that was all for this video. I hope you like it and subscribe for more Pokemon content, and as always, thank you so much for watching.